Good morning, class. Today we will be studying another topic that is fisheries. So this fisheries is nothing but this is the practice of the culturing of fishes. Okay, and not only the fishes but the aquatic animals. The cultures of the aquatic animals, the rearing of the aquatic animals, okay, in a large number, uh, for commercial purposes, to develop the economic values of the to have the higher to increase the income of the individual. So and that will be also utilized for the main food resource. So fisheries is the industry of catching, processing or selling of fish, shellfish or aquatic other aquatic animals such as a prawn, crab, lobster, edible oyster, etc. Fisheries-मा not only the selling of fish will be there, तर त्यहाँनिर shellfish, that means the fish whichever will be covered by a shell or other aquatic animals such as a prawn, a crab, lobster and edible oysters. यो सबै कुरालाई पनि rear गर्छ. Okay, it has an important place in Indian economy. So Indian economy मा चाहिँ these fisheries will have an very important place. That means these fisheries will provide an income and employment to the millions of fishermen and farmer. So जुन चाहिँ फिसरिज अब के फिसलाई के गरेर एक्सपोर्ट गरेर चाहिँ के सेल गरेर चाहिँ लार्ज मिलियन्स अफ इन्डियन फार्मर्स एन्ड फिसरमेन्सको चाहिँ एउटा इन्कम आउने चाहिँ माध्यम हो. So it is the only source of their livelihood. So for some of the people, this fisheries is the only source of their livelihood. उनीहरूको लाइफ चलाउनुको लागि चाहिँ एउटै मात्रै सोर्स हो. So you can see in the diagram, so there are pictures. So there is this lobster, okay, crab, and there is a certain shellfish is also there. Okay, so these are the aquatic animals. These animals will be used as a source of food in many of the countries. So these fishes has been divided, or this aquatic animal has been divided into two types. So first one is the freshwater fishes and another one is the marine water or marine animals. Okay, so first in fresh water, that means in the area where in the running water where the concentrations of the minerals in the soil is very low. So such type of fresh water is known as a fresh water, and that fresh water is specially used for drinking purposes. Okay, this katla is found, or it is reared in the fresh water. And this rohu is another type of fish which is also reared in the fresh water. And this is a common carp is another type of a fish which is also reared in the fresh water. So fresh water मा चाहिँ के हुँदो रहेछ भन्दाखेरि there will be the katla and rohu and then common carp. Okay, these and etc. So many more fishes. So these are the main fishes which is rare in the like fresh water. So if we talk about the marine water fishes, that means in the marine water there will be the higher amount of the higher concentrations of the minerals. Okay, salt, the concentration of the salt will be very high in the marine water. Okay, so in marine water there will be the certain types of the fishes. So first one is the hilsa. This fish is found, this fish is rare in the marine water. And sardines is also rare in the marine water. So this mackerel is also found in the marine water. Okay, this pomfret is also found in the marine water. So we have discussed about the different animals like this hilsa, sardines, mackerel and pomfrets, etc. Okay, so these are the fishes which is found in the marine water. So So yet we have studied that there are two types of fishes. Okay, so the habitat, the fishes will have a different habitat. That means some of the fishes will be lived in the, will be there in the fresh water ecosystem. Okay, and some of the fishes will live in the, can tolerate the higher amount of the concentrations of the minerals or salt in the sea areas, that is the marine water. So next is the techniques to increase the productions of aquatic plants and animals. Okay, so to increase the production, that means if the industry is for the commercial purposes, that means if the fisheries is industry, okay, where the large amount of fishes will be reared and cultured, aquatic animals will be reared. Okay, so त्यो चाहिँ अलिकति कम्तीको लागि मात्रै नभएर चाहिँ लार्ज नम्बर अफ प्रोडक्सन्स हुनुपर्छ. सो त्यसको प्रोडक्सन्स बढाउनु पर्छ. if that like a job is the only source for the livelihood. Okay, first one is the aquaculture. So aquaculture means, aqua means related to the water, okay, and the culture, that means the animals or whichever will be there in the water. After culturing that animal, the particular okay, fishermen will have a certain handsome income. Okay, so rearing and management of useful aquatic plants and animals for foods. So that means aquaculture भनेको चाहिँ यस्तो कल्चर हो जसमा चाहिँ के गर्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ रेडिङ विल बी देयर, जहाँनिर aquatic plants as well as animalsलाई के गर्छ, उमार्ने काम गर्छ, रेयर गर्ने काम गर्छ, ग्रोथ गर्ने काम गर्छ, and then there will be the management. Okay, त्यसलाई म्यानेज गर्छ, and then that plants and animals will be sell to the market. Okay, for that this there will be the fishes for main purposes. The fishes will be sold to the market, and then oysters. Okay, this oysters is also used as a good source of food, and the culture of the oysters will also increase the productions of the food. And prawn, so this is also used as a seafood. Okay. So next is the pisciculture. So pisciculture means it is the rearing, catching and management of fish. Okay, so in pisciculture only the rearing, catching and management of fish will be there, but in the aquaculture, okay, but there in the aquaculture and there will be not only the fish मात्रै नभएर oysters, prawns and other aquatic plants and animals will be reared. Okay, but in the pisciculture मा चाहिँ there will be the only rearing, catching and management of fish को मात्रै हुन्छ. So and that fish will be used for the domestic as well as commercial purposes. That fish will be also taken in the homes, घरमा पनि खान्छ, and then if the production is a very in a good amount, then that will be sold to the market and for the commercial purposes. Okay, so it has led to the development of fishery industries. So pisciculture को कारणले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ fishery industries हरु चाहिँ के भएको छ भने एकदमै developed भएर गएको छ. Okay, you can see in the picture. So here different types of fishes has been reared, right? So a certain compartment has been made for the fishes, for the adult one, for the for smaller fishes, for adult one, for the middle one. Okay, so यहाँनिर के गरेको छ, different compartment बनाएको छ. So यो compartment मा चाहिँ different types of fishes हरुलाई लगाएको छ. Okay, so एउटा compartment मा चाहिँ you can see that different age को that compartment मा पनि fishes हरु पनि according to the age that fish has been rearing in this culture. Okay, so you can see also here I think you all have been visited to the Uttari, right? So where there is a huge amount of a trout farming is conducting in the Uttare as well as in the Sripadam. If you have visited, then you have seen that certain types of a compartment has been made for the fishes. Okay, where they अडल्टको लागि अलग्गै ओके ग्रोइङको लागि अलग्गै एन्ड देन स्मल फिसेसको लागि अलग्गै कम्पार्टमेन्ट बनाएको छ सो एन्ड द्याट फिसेस इज कल्चर्ड रिड ओन्ली फर द कमर्सियल पर्पसेस. Okay, so you all have been hearing about the Green Revolution. Okay, so here, so next is the Blue Revolution. So blue revolution भनेको चाहिँ के होला कि it is the increased productions of fish and fish produce which has led to the development and flourishing of the fishery industry. Okay, so we know that nowadays the populations of the world is increasing day by day. जति population increased हुँदैछ the demand for the food is also increasing as per the number of the individual is increases in the society. So त्यो डिमान्डलाई फुलफिल गर्नुको लागि चाहिँ के गर्नु पर्यो द फुड सोर्सेसहरूको पनि प्रोडक्सन्स इन्क्रिज गर्नु पर्यो. Okay, and this fishery industry is a one industry which is now it is flourishing and it is developing. Okay, where the fish and the fish product has been produced in a large amount in a large production मा चाहिँ produced हुँदैछ. Okay, so it has brought a lot of income to the farmers in a particular country and in general. अब यो फिसरी इन्डस्ट्रिज बढेको बढेकै गर्नाले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ लार्ज अमाउन्ट अफ फिसेसहरूलाई रियर गर्दैछ. त्यसको लागि पनि के चाहियो ह्यान्डलर्सहरू चाहियो केयरटेकर्स वर्कर्सहरू चाहियो. त्यसको लागि के हुँदैछ भने इन आवर कन्ट्री also in our state in our country and in general के हुँदैछ फार्मर्सहरूको इन्कम पनि एकदमै बढ्दैछ. So this blue revolution has been started in our country India especially during about 1960 देखि चाहिँ के स्टार्ट भयो ब्लू रिभोल्युसन भनेर स्टार्ट भयो. Okay, along with the green revolution and white revolutions. So green revolution र white revolution जस्तो in increasing of the जस्तै भेजिटेबल्सहरू के अरू फुड प्रडक्ट्सहरूमा जस्तो एउटा रिभोल्युसन भएर आयो बाई युटिलाइजिङ सर्टेन केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर्सहरूलाई युज पेस्टिसाइड्सहरूलाई युज गरेर चाहिँ जस्तो फुडको प्रोडक्सन चाहिँ इन ए ह्युज अमाउन्टमा प्रड्युस्ड भयो. सो यही एरामा देयर हेज बिन ए ब्लू रिभोल्युसन जसले चाहिँ द एक्वाटिक एनिमल्सहरूको ओके प्रोडक्सन्सहरूलाई पनि एकदमै बढाएर गएको थियो टु मिट द डिमान्ड अफ द टु मिट द फुल डिमान्ड अफ द के ग्रोइङ पपुलेसन्स उनीहरूको नेसेसिटीलाई फुलफिल गर्नुको लागि. Okay, so this is all about the blue revolution.